Welcome back to the trenches. I have been researching a lot about gold today, and if only you could see all the ChatGPT scripts I'd been making. But let's actually cross everything which is going on, because there's too much going on here. Way too much going on here. Bitcoin is coming to a period of time where it should be coming to a cycle low, so either we're going to see a flash crash tomorrow, when Powell starts speaking and he's going to tank the whole markets, which is definitely a possibility. And it might go to like 90, 93, 94k, something like that. Or it's going to be bullish and we might actually continue higher. I believe it probably is going to be bearish just because of how bearish things have been recently, and also because of this here. It looks like we have more room for downside, especially on the daily and on the weekly. It just looks a little bit overbought to me. I'm also looking at gold. So gold looks like, especially on the daily time frame, that this is the low and it's pumped off of it. So 3 May, yeah, so 3118 looks like the low, and I actually bought some gold. Let me show you how much I bought, just to be completely transparent, just in case I am wrong, because I could be wrong. My portfolio has actually changed today, so I bought some gold and I bought some silver, iShares Silver's Trust, and I bought GLD. So there's a few fees that you may have to pay for. This is 0.5% per year, which comes out to like 25p or something like that I might have put in. But I just wanted to make that clear. It's not directly gold and silver, because on eToro, when you actually buy it or want to buy it, you have to buy like a K each, and I feel like that's too risky. I don't want to buy that amount. Not yet, even though holding cash is risky, I understand that. It's just in one purchase, I don't want to do that. Because I've also added more cash today, that I wanted to add into gold. I should have bought it all at the same time because it has pumped since. But that's why my portfolio is up 100 quid, just because I put more money on. So let's move on. Gold is going to save us, hopefully. I also bought silver, but I'm thinking silver may go down, so I'm not going to give you that entry point yet. Fear and greed, we are in neutral. What is trending today? So I know there's DEX scan coins as well. I want to have a little look at these. There's garbage tokens. The thing is with these, you're competing against bots and whales, so I don't know if that's worth it, especially on Dex Screener. So I've cut out all that degenerate trading. I'm not doing that. I'm not competing against, like, it's just gambling. It literally is. What is trending today? Everything looks butters and dead. So we may actually have to move on to the Twitter, because things look garbage, I'm going to be honest. So onto the bookmark. If we look at the prediction markets, now see a base case of US government spending rising 407 billion, and I want to hold the DXY. You're telling me to hold dollars when the dollar currency is getting smashed, it's going down. It is useless, bro. I'd rather hold gold. Look at this. Look at this, it just keeps going down, and maybe we'll get a little bit of a pump, but what is the point? They're going to print money at an unprecedented pace, and Bitcoin, fixed supply risk assets like Bitcoin, look, it just keeps going down. It's rejected here again. I doubt it's going to go higher. And gold is just going to go higher. Even the S&P is going to go higher. Businesses, because cash is trash. We have a potential 5-wave pattern to the upside complete. However, it takes a break below 33.75 for a first indication that wave 2 has begun. Until the price breaks below this level, one more high is probable. See, this is what I mean with silver. It's not the ideal entry, but I just wanted to get a bit of exposure. I can buy more when it comes lower. CFDs on silver. Yeah, when you're buying like 1k of it, that'd be nice. SPX 6900 stands out as the only top 10 meme coin in the green in the last 24 hours. It is getting pumped like hell. Murad is pumping the hell out of this. How is Brett not a top 10 yet? Brett is looking like it wants to be ready for the next leg up. I might actually buy some tomorrow if it tanks. I've bought too many coins though, man. I need to stop being overly diversified and stick to a few solid tokens. 5 to 10 max. I'd argue 5 max. I like President Xi of China. Always have, always will. But he's very tough and extremely hard to make a deal with. Trade deal garbage still going on. ETH flirting with the breakout, RSI already breaking out. This reminds me of the total crypto market cap and all the other ones as well, which are primed for breakout too. Hopefully we see it, because Alex Becker thinks so. ETH has shown crazy strength. There's Bitcoin chopped. We are moments away from it breaking out and exploding past 3k. Moments. Show me it, bro. I want to see it. ETH just doesn't move. A lot of the time it just stays put. I hate this chart. I've ruined that chart. Get it off. Let's go to this one. It just moves when you don't expect it to. Then it's sideways, sideways, downwards, 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 and then blast off. That's what it does. It needs to break above this yellow moving average first before we see anything, to be honest. The world doesn't need more meme coins. There's more than enough. The best one already exists in Brett. Brett can do serious numbers. He hasn't even had exchange listing yet. Bitcoin right shoulder formed. It looks like we're going down, bro. It genuinely looks like we're going down. Has he uploaded again? Dangerous pattern. Yep. A dangerous pattern. Bitcoin looks like it wants to go. Oh, it doesn't look good, bruv. It doesn't look good. Oh, Bitcoin doesn't look good. This is nasty, bro. How is this gonna go up, bro? Tell me, how is this gonna go up? It has to correct. Don't make me sell my crypto, bruh. I don't want to panic sell either. Whatever I've got, I'm holding. That's how it is now. That's how it is. Dips, maybe for buying. Maybe I'll buy some Bitcoin if it comes down to that level. I think I will, you know. I think I will. Mistakes have been made. And now, once it comes lower, I'll have to buy. Pack your bags, boys. It's over for ETH. It's going up. ETH better go up. May ADP non-farm payrolls. Actual estimated prior. What does that mean? So much lower than expected, we should be worried. No, the economy needs to slow down so the Fed can cut rates so people can buy a house again. So, is that bullish though? Is that bullish or bearish? So, what is your take, Grok? Let's see what Grok's saying. Suggesting a cooling US labour market, potentially signalling slower economic growth. This could pressure corporate earnings and raise recession concerns, possibly dampening crypto prices short term due to risk off sentiment. But hopefully it forces the Fed to cut rates. Bitcoin's whole story is a staged illusion. I was actually thinking this, scripted by insiders to convince you governments and institutions are all in, and that this market is booming on real demand. This is the largest bubble in human history, set to go down as the largest financial scandal ever. Ask yourself, if Bitcoin is so decentralized and powerful, why do the same few entities control the narrative, wallets and the laws? It's all smoke and mirrors. That's mad. Deep, that. Actually deep, what he's just said.
There will literally be. You need to prepare for the AI era. Within the next several years, there will literally be nothing that humans can do better than AI. The value of labor will decrease even more, and the value of capital will increase even more. This means that you need to do your best to acquire capital now. You are probably not an AI engineer, so your best bet is to find cryptos that will benefit from all this. In order to find the best crypto assets, you need to ask yourself, what are some things that AI cannot disrupt? The answer to that question is belief.
Nah, he was right up until the end. There's actually cryptos, because AI apparently is going to transact in crypto, so if you can find what they're going to transact with, that'd be better. Not SPX 6900, they're not going to transact with that garbage. He's purporting garbage. It's probably installed by the market makers. The real bull market hasn't even begun. Everything you're seeing now is just accumulation. Hopefully so. Looks similar to the 2024 fractal, doesn't it? Let's see if I get again exact date of the bottom. We will find out in the next 2 days. 11th to 12th of June. Hopefully, bruh. Hopefully. Next 2 days. Are we already on? What date are we on? What day is it? Oh, we're on the 4th of June. Okay, we've got a few days. Think a few days and we'll find a Bitcoin cycle low as well, and it'll go up indefinitely, hopefully, before obviously a major crash. Time to flip bearish or get liquidated. Thanks for playing. 92k next. If we see 92k tomorrow, I'm gonna have to buy. It's not showing me that though. Let it be known, I'm the biggest gold bull in existence. Nobody, and I mean nobody, has a high enough target. Mine is 42k an ounce. Don't believe me, it doesn't matter. 42k or wrong. Let me actually check the price of gold as we speak. I was looking at miners as well, because I was looking at the miner portfolio, 3,380. Because gold also have these mining companies that I was thinking about investing in because they mine gold and silver, and a lot of them are doing well. None of them are negative. None of them. Especially with the way this guy's investing, he's doing a good job. Doing a very good job. Stocks, ETFs. Aside from vehicles, gold is also used as a financial instrument to hedge against inflation and market volatility, as well as for general portfolio diversification. Wow. Up to 80% is allocated to equities, with the remaining capital allocated to relevant gold ETFs and/or contracts. God damn, he's making money. Looks like we survived another recession. Oh, that was an insane time to buy. Look at down there. It feels like it doesn't even happen, with these crashes. They're like lightning crashes, even though it lasted for a few days. The people saved him. They don't want to liquidate him. That guy's lost, bro. James Wynn. If you're young, read this every day 3 times over before we take off and you make big money. If you can't buy it 5 times, don't buy it. If it requires a non-back loan, you can't afford it. Follow these 2 rules and you'll be okay. Everyone's waiting for Bitcoin to crash, but what if it doesn't come this time? What if this is just the beginning of the new monetary system? Banks are collapsing, governments are buying Bitcoin, the people are waking up. We've entered a new era. Few understand this. She's chatting garbage, bro. Everything corrects. Everything will correct, including gold. Justin, BlackRock moved a lot of money. My opinion, whatever happens, we go up until 11th to the 12th. But then we tank, bro. So it needs extreme risk. I wouldn't buy, if you're sidelined. Oh, because if we tank after 11th to 12th, maybe into the 3rd week of June, 4th week, I reckon the cycle might be over, bro. Same pattern repeating. Bottom and explosion. Hopefully so. It's not a similar pattern, but yeah, after the hash ribbon signal, we do usually explode. Bitcoin will eventually follow gold. Gold is looking beautiful, bro. But yeah, it looks like it wants to. Eventually. Hopefully. Giant head and shoulders pattern forming across the broad and half of X screaming for all season. That actually looks horrific. Holy smokes. Let me save that image. It's blurry too, that's why. All season. Hell nah. Hell nah, bruh. Holy moly. BTC versus M2 correlation is impeccable. I've heard it doesn't even follow. It's not even supposed to follow this because it's not all the money that central banks have. That's what you're supposed to be. Who's ringing me on Discord at this time, bruh? Who is ringing me at this time, bruh? Bruh, allow it, bruh. How do I quit it? Quit Discord. What calms me about alts? When everything is too good, market top. When everything's too bad, market bottom. It's the golden rule. How could it get any worse? The bottom is very close. This is the bottom. We could go lower, bro. This is what you're not understanding. We probably are going to go lower. We're going to meet and touch that bottom there. And then we may reverse. And that's a maybe. Bitcoin has no founder, no ruling, no pre-mine, no starting cycle. Who knows, bruh? Did you hear what that guy said above? Hopefully I would not be bearish on the market here. Bitcoin, do madness, please. Classic head and shoulders. You need to invalidate this head and shoulders, BTC, bruh. Cycle low, everyone thinks it's going lower, which is the only reason why I'm semi-bullish. The longest build-up in history to what may be the biggest alt season we've ever seen. If it happens, it will be. Holy moly. Crypto saw inflows. That was a few days ago anyway. So, moral of the story is, nobody knows what's going to happen. Even your favorite influencer who's selling you a course. I probably will sell a course at some point, so I need to not say that, but I'm completely transparent. And gold is going to take me to the moon, hopefully. It's going to take me to the moon. 3 pence in profit. Remember the name, cuz